That's why I think a long and considered engagement is the foundation for a happy relationship. Those of you who don't know me, you should know that I've been engaged for coming up to 12 years now. You have to be sure of these things.
Don't rush in.
I think after 15 years you got a watch. Fair enough. Malachy and Sue seem to know what they're doing, rushing into things, head over heels in love, all that jazz. But don't come crying to me if it all falls apart. So, I'm sure you'll agree that Malachy has made an excellent choice in asking me to give him some sound advice on marriage and to help him avoid some of the major pitfalls. I have to say that I'm worried that Malachy might never get married. Many years ago, he sat me down and he told me that, like many professional sportsmen, he was superstitious. For example, do you know that he wears the same pair of lucky pants to all his rugby matches for the last 11 years? And he never passes a pub without blessing himself. So he told me that, as he was superstitious, he would not get married unless he saw Ireland win a Grand Slam. And then he said that Leinster, his adopted province, would need to win a Heineken Cup. Then it was the O'Driscoll clan that he fell in with. Thank Christ he wasn't looking for Ulster to win anything. Another reason that I didn't expect Malachy to be here today, and I'm not sure if he mentioned this to you, Father, but that when he was younger, Malachy had ambitions of becoming a priest. I know, hard to imagine.
Yeah.
But Malachy felt he had a vocation, a calling, if you will. Either that or he saw the regular consumption of wine on a Sunday without fear of incrimination as something to be pursued. Or maybe he just felt that black was slimming. As I'm sure you realise, ultimately he decided that his path lay elsewhere. But at least he fulfilled a lifelong ambition by getting to wear a dog collar on his stag.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to paint as full and accurate a picture of what Malachy is really like. So I threw the net far and wide for little nuggets that would give you all an idea of what a fantastic guy he is. That proved harder than I thought. So I settled for any story that included him. One such gem came from Paddy Patterson. I'm not sure if Paddy's out there somewhere. Former friend of Malachy's, or he will be shortly. And rather than lose the thread of the story and the retelling, I'll just read it out to you. I was the first of these guys to get married nearly 11 years ago. Lots of the guys came over for the wedding in Leicester. Unfortunately, Mal had never been to a wedding and didn't realise that it's customary to wear something smart, like a suit. The day before the wedding, Mal worked out that everyone had a suit apart from him. His choice of attire for my wedding was a pair of black cat boots that had seen too much beer and puke, a pair of dark blue jeans and a light blue denim shirt, and if memory serves me right, a donkey jacket. Good skills, man, good skills. Myself and my dad had to take Mal to a suit hire shop and hire him a navy suit. I mean, I'm thinking here, this is the groom, and he's hiring you a suit. Genius. Which he wore with his blue shirt and cat boots. He never lost the cat boots. Brilliant. And finally he borrowed a tie from Ian Fleming's brother who lived in Leicester at the time. Good on him.
Oh, nice.
I think that through the light-hearted tone, you can feel the pain and embarrassment that Paddy feels for his friend. And Paddy finishes with a heartfelt plea. Please, please make sure that Mal turns up for his own wedding properly dressed.
No.
Thankfully, Rory dressed Malachi this morning. Because I'm pretty sure I saw a donkey jacket hanging on his wall. Whilst he may not always have displayed the greatest fashion sense, Malachi has always had a way with words. Never short of something to say, often polite, and he possesses the happy knack of being able to talk himself out of tricky situations. On this particular occasion, Malachi, myself, and a couple of friends were staying in a caravan in Donegal. Now, anyone who has stayed in similar salubrious surroundings will know that there's not an awful lot to do on a wet evening in Donegal with your nose pressed up against the glass. So we probably had one or two drinks. There may have been blue Smirnoff involved, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, sometime later in the evening, I found Malachi outside talking. Not to some new people that he'd just met in the campsite. Not even to himself. No, he was talking to a telegraph pole.